In this video, I'll show you how to dimple headers. Now you dimple headers because you want access between your spark plug boot and the primary tube of the header. Now it's perfectly fine to do this. You won't lose horsepower unless you really crunch it down, but we're just going to dimple them. What happened in this car is this car originally had straight spark plug heads, and when they put in these heads here, they're angle plug heads, and these spark plugs here are really close to the primary tubes, especially this one here. It's really close. What they did was they put a header flange in here to space it out, but it's leaking a lot. So we're gonna take that flange out. We're gonna take this header off, and we're gonna dimple it right over there. Now I'm just gonna take these off. Okay, we loosened all the bolts on the header flange up on top. So over here you also have to disconnect the collector. And there's two more of these which I'm going to take out. Okay, that's off. Now be careful here, you have a gasket. If it's not in good shape, you're going to have to replace that. Alright, also take the plug wires off and the temperature sensor from over there. And this is the flange they put in. Alright, I'm also taking the spark plugs out before we take the header out. Okay, I forgot to mention before, I have two header bolts in here, very lightly tightened down, just so I could locate this header to see where I should dimple this. So I need to dimple it over here and over here. So I'm just going to take some white out and make the mark here and here. So that's what I'm going to dimple. Okay, now we're going to take the dipstick tube out. Just grab a pair of pliers and yank it from there. Just like that. Alright, now we just took the header bolts off, the last of the spark plugs, and that's going to go from underneath down. Alright, now I'm underneath, and I'm just going to grab this and see if we can bring it down. And she's out. Alright, so I'm going to use this round piece of brass, and I'm going to start whacking it here in between these white marks. So I'll see if I can do that now. So we switched over to a bigger pipe. Does a little more damage. Let's go ahead and whack this also. Alright, so we're pretty much done hammering away. As you can see, it's a pretty good sized dimple over there. So we're just going to test fit it, see if it's good, and if it is, we'll put it back in. Alright, so we mocked it up. It actually clears with plenty of room. We might even also put a fiberglass boot on that just to be safe, but it's actually pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead and tighten this down and put everything back to the way it was. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like me, and share me. Sayonara.